the Reaver. It's like the Reaper, but with a V. Reaver. We're looking at S9EV hand rub satin. Again, they really like their hand rubs on their blades. And a light bronze titanium handle. So it should be pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and dig right in here. Bada bing, bada boom. A pretty premium unboxing. We have a different style Velcro on this one. Check that out. For the first time, we have a Ferramonster with the mountains in the back. Smaller King Kong Gorilla logo there. A card and some paperwork. Oh man, this one's gonna be pretty epic, ladies and gentlemen. We got a wiping cloth. That's about everything unboxing wise, but ooh, jeez Louise. I mean, yeah, we're talking about a banger here. Holy smokes. Let's kind of break it down little by little. Right, got that bead blasted titanium there with the nice micro milling. I like that. Beautiful micro milling here on this portion of the handle. Kind of gives a whole bolster feeling here towards the front. That's looking nice. Got that titanium all the way through, no liners. Titanium backspacer that's anodized in this sort of bluish purplish color. Everything is nice and accented. Thumb studs, right body screws, pocket clip hardware. Pocket clip is titanium as well. Thumb stud deployment only for this one. And there's your lanyard solution or hole right there for my lanyard people. But if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and send it. Bam. Ooh, man. All right. I heard you like belly blades. You like a nice, good belly on your EDC knife. Man, they got you covered right here. For starters, it's a little bit of a, I want to say slight Persian. Kind of comes down, but then it kind of trails up a tad bit. Maybe Persian, right, or so. I'm going to run with that. Pretty much a full flat grind in a sense. S9EV steel, like we said. Again, it really has some good belly right there. Great for tabletop cutting. Good slicer for sure, no doubt about it. Nice little pokey tip there, as your favorite YouTuber says here on the platform. And it is a frame lock. So, whoa, whoa. Did you guys just see how drop shotty that was? Wow. Let's do that again. Hold on. That is really, really good. I'll take it. I'll take it. That is nice. Reverse flick. It kind of got caught up with my finger there. I should probably move my index finger out of the way. There we go. Oh, yeah. I can use the nail of my middle finger there. That's the way to go. So at least two deployment options with thumb studs. Both are really solid. I like that. It being a frame lock and all, we have good access from the show side. Steel insert for steel on steel contact. And that engagement is about, what, maybe 35%-ish, more or less. Good and easy to access and disengage, right? Pushing down into the left there. I like that. And that alignment is going to be, yeah, smack in the middle. Just what you would expect. We do have some milling on the inside for weight reduction. It feels like a pretty decently lightweight knife, being the size that it is. We'll get some measurements in a second. Stress relief cutout on the outside. And as far as the ergos go, right, full 4-finger grip. Can definitely accommodate larger hands. Check out this extra real estate right here on the handle. And if that wasn't enough, you got a nice, this is what you call a very nice dedicated finger choil. You can forward choke right there, get some work done, get more control of the blade. Kind of wish, again, the jimping was a little bit longer. You know, maybe another groove or two, or maybe 3 would have been nice. That's just my personal preference. Not a deal breaker in any way, shape, or form, but that feels good. Forward choking feels nice. Good plunge grind, pretty decent. About right there where my nail is. Reverse grip, feels good. Gonna do a Friday night gas station fighting grip. That feels nice. But cold grip is probably not the best. Right? That's about the only one I wouldn't necessarily recommend there. But anyways, yeah, pretty comfortable. Good ergos all the way through. Nice contouring all the way around. And the drop shot action. That's what takes the cake right there. Oh, man. That is awesome. I don't know if you guys can hear the acoustics. Also has some pretty clean, nice sounding acoustics. D10, pretty nice and solid. Not too stiff, not too soft. That's also nice and appreciated. And I think my hypothesis is it's probably going to be the longest one we've seen so far. Just shy of 9 inches, 8.75 or 8 inches and 3/4. That's crazy. We have about just shy of 4 inches on the blade, like 3.9 or so. And the cutting path is close to 3.5, just a hair more, like 3.55-ish. And the handle is going to be around 4.75, like 4.8 inches or so. Needless to say, a large knife through and through, no doubt about it. So